All right, Morgan, thank you for joining me back. For those of you who decided to come on back to get this tapping transformation about journaling, we're happy you're here. If you just watched our premiere of this episode about journaling, then you definitely want to get into this tapping, because if you've been reluctant in the past to do this kind of work, you'll want to do this tapping so that you can kind of move those obstacles out of the way. Again, my name is Chatone Morrison. I am the Princess of Positivity.
I'm Morganne Bustos, honey.
Okay. Morganne Bustos is my cohort, my partner in crime, my co-presenter, my additional coach. She is that girl who's going to be your ride or die. And if you have one, I pray you do, go find her, get her on FaceTime. Y'all get on YouTube together, press play like this. 1, 2, 3, go. And do this tapping together, because you're going to find so many benefits that happen when you do this work with someone else. Morgan and I, every single week, even though we work together all the time, we get so many benefits from doing this together, and so will you. So today, we're going to be doing a tapping transformation about this topic. It doesn't have to be perfect to start a journaling journey. Sometimes we think, oh, I need the perfect notebook, right? We talked in the episode just before this that we had. This is one of my notebooks that I use, right? We have to have the perfect pen. No, you don't. We have to have the perfect circumstances. No, what you need to do is you just need to make a decision and realize that when you decide to journal, a lot of really good things can happen. And if you're not sure what those are, go back and watch the episode either once, twice, or as many times as you need to until you get it, right?
Right.
All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to start tapping. Morgan, do you want to go ahead and just explain to them about the SUDS unit?
Absolutely. So what we're going to typically do is we're going to ask you to, on a scale of like 1 to 10, when you have a feeling in your body, any tension, any pain, uneasiness, to locate it. So like, for example, right now, my neck or my ankle, I'm going to focus on that. Focus on the pain level. So from 0 to 10, 10 being the worst pain that you're feeling. Go ahead and rate it. And then what you're going to do is you're going to write that down. And what that helps you do is, as we're going through the tapping transformation, it allows you to be able to gauge it. We also ask you to see if you feel a shape attached to the pain. Sometimes you do. Like right now, I feel a rectangle, a block, a heavy weight right here. Is there a color? Yep, it's brownish red. So things like that. And it's amazing what it does. Like when we were talking about the journaling, when you attach different things to it and ask your brain different things, it will give you an answer. So we ask you to bring that up. And then as we're going through the tapping transformation, we'll go back and we'll revisit that number so that you can see how it's helped you.
Okay. And realize too that the number may not go down, it may go up. You
Mm-hmm.
may be so used to holding things down that when we start to talk about it, it may not be about journaling. Let me just make that clear as well, Morgan. Maybe you don't want to think about journaling right now. The tapping will work regardless. Okay, it will work. Substitute the word you need to substitute. Tapping works whether we're talking about one topic or the other. It's just amazing how this works. Again, we're talking about acupressure points on the body that attach to certain organs, attached to the mind, and it will help you to release. So today we're talking about this idea of perfection with journaling, but understand that if you notice a little stress going up, maybe your heart starts to race a little bit, you may feel like flushed or hot, or you may feel a little bit of stress. It's because your body is saying, I want to release, something's down there, something's deeper. We're going to only be doing this for not that long. You may need to do it longer. Go back and do it again. And if you specifically need more help, when we're done, we will go ahead and put up our link so that you can always contact Morgan or myself. So let's go ahead and get started. We use these 3 fingers, and we're going to start right here. Even though I am afraid to say what needs to be said,
Even though I'm afraid to say what needs to be said,
because I'm used to keeping all my feelings to myself,
because I'm used to keeping all my feelings to myself,
I think I want to journal,
I think I want to journal.
and I'm worthy of getting it done.
And I'm worthy of getting it done.
And even though my story has some dark parts,
And even though my story has some dark parts,
and the thoughts and feelings that I've experienced sometimes make me very sad,
and even though the thoughts and feelings that I experience sometimes make me sad,
I'm allowed to write my truth down.
I'm allowed to write my truth down.
and I'm willing to explore.
And I'm willing to explore.
Even though I'm worried about who might find my words and use them against me.
Ooh, even though I'm worried about who might find my words and use them against me.
Maybe they're going to make me feel small or juvenile.
Maybe they're going to make me feel small or juvenile.
Or think writing down thoughts is silly.
Or think that writing down thoughts are silly.
I am safe to write what I feel.
I am safe to write what I feel.
And I give myself permission to care for myself in this way.
And I give myself permission to care for myself in this way.
Great. All right, so let's take a deep breath in. Let it out. And let's go ahead and get started. Eyebrow point. I feel pressure to do it and pressure to avoid doing it.
I feel pressure to do it and pressure to avoid doing it.
Side of eye. I don't think I know what to say.
I don't think I know what to say.
Under eye. I'm not sure journaling will even help.
I'm not even sure journaling will even help.
Under nose. But I know something inside of me needs space.
But I know something inside of me needs space.
Chin. Just gently tap on your chin for a moment. I want to give myself permission.
I want to give myself permission.
Collarbone. To begin again.
To begin again.
Underarm without judgment.
Without judgment.
Top of head without fear.
Without fear.
Eyebrow. I don't have to be polished.
I don't have to be polished.
Side of eye. I don't have to make sense.
I don't have to make sense.
Under eye. My journal can be a safe space.
My journal can be a safe space.
Under nose. A place to process, write, and release.
A place to process, write, and release.
Under chin. A place to process, write, and revisit.
A place to process, write, and revisit.
Collarbone. A place I can come back to myself.
A place I can come back to myself.
Underarm word by word.
Word by word.
Safely word by word.
Safely word by word.
Top of head safely page by page.
Safely page by page.
Take a deep breath in and think about how are you feeling just now. Take a deep breath in. Let it out. Let's do a little bit of affirming. I am safe to write what I dream.
I'm safe to write what I dream.
Side of eye. I honor where I am right now.
I honor where I am right now.
Under eye. I honor where I'm going.
I honor where I'm going.
Under nose. I give myself permission to trust my voice.
I give myself permission to trust my voice.
Under chin. I give myself permission to trust the process.
I give myself permission to trust the process.
Collarbone. I give myself permission to trust myself.
I give myself permission to trust myself.
Underarm. What if journaling is a gift I give to me?
What if journaling is a gift I give to me?
Top of head. So I receive the gift with love.
So I receive the gift with love.
Take a deep breath in. Let it out. Repeat this affirmation. I don't have to be all fixed to feel whole.
I don't have to be all fixed to feel whole.
I don't have to have the perfect words to begin.
I don't have to have the perfect words to begin.
I can begin right here in my journaling journey.
I can begin right here in my journaling journey.
I can feel safe and just begin.
I can feel safe and just begin.
Beautiful. When you feel comfortable, go ahead and take one more deep breath in and out. Go ahead and join me back, Morgan. How'd that feel? I know that because we're normal, we journal all the time. You may not have been thinking about journaling while we were doing this. You may have been thinking about some other things. And you don't have to share that with anyone. Morgan and I are not probably going to share it with you, just being so for real. But here's the thing. It is powerful when you decide to pick up a pen or voice record or find ways of getting these things out on paper so that you can release them.
Mm.
I love in this tapping transformation, this idea of giving yourself permission to just trust the process.
Mm.
You know, Morgan, we spend so much time rushing for things to be fixed. A pill, a potion, a shot, immediate relief. It doesn't work like that.
Mm.
So giving ourselves time, even if it's just, as you mentioned in our last episode, 5 minutes at a time, is such a beautiful way to honor who we are as midlife women, because everything's going by like this, right? It's like, oh, so fast, right? Oh, that gave me a headache. Okay.
Drink some water.
It was too fast for me. Slowing down makes a huge difference.
Mm. Just taking that time to write and release. I love it. Thank you so much for doing this with me today. I really appreciate that.
Yeah. Y'all, make sure you come on back, be with us, getting to after. I'm going to go ahead and put up our link so you have it. You can always work with us. You can go to bit.ly/tap-chat. Again, I am Chatone Morrison. I'm the Princess of Positivity. I believe that you can release, in this case, write and release your negativity so your positive can reign in your brain, in your big business, and in your big, bold, beautiful life. I know that there are women out here who have more to say, more to give, more to do. And sometimes we have to uncover it by just giving ourselves 5 minutes at a time.
That's so true. You know, and honestly, if this episode gave you even just a itty bit of peace and permission, I ask you to please share this with someone else who needs it. And then also don't forget about our e-zine, the spring edition for Getting to After. So you guys can grab that at bit.ly/G2A spring, all in capitals. And we invite to see us next week.
All right. Bye, guys.